Good evening, Ali Hash. How are you? You know what we're here for. Slurp me up. Let's go. Slurp, slurp, slurp. You know it. Um, you don't want me to have a look at Bitcoin first? That's the question. That is the question. Trying to get my brightness up on my screen. It's quite bright. Altcoin dreaming. Nice to see you. I was so exhausted today. I was like, I was thinking, should I even come online to look at the charts? But hey, I think I did a good job coming on because look, Ali Hash in the house, Majid, welcome, Altcoin dreaming, the crew. Let's go. Let's do it. What do you want me to do first? I mean, do you not want me to have a look at Bitcoin quickly? Quickly. Just a quick look. Just a peek. Just a peek. Let's have a look at this. This is interesting. I think you'll like this actually. Liquidation. Look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful liquidation. Look at that. Love it. Love liquidations. Liquidation. Yeah. There's a few shorts in the lows here. And look at that long. Bam. Massive long. Some long just followed that short. Longs take profit. Take the lows. Shorts close all the way up. Longs coming. Squeeze. No divergence here. But what about this? Look at this divergence here. This is interesting. Look at the CVD. Wow. That's nice, huh? Look at that. That's kind of what you want to see. You want to see that. This gives you confidence to long. Yeah. So when you see this kind of bullish divergence like this, you feel good about this move. This isn't a pump and dump type move. This isn't a swing failure where traders just take the trade and then exit. This is the kind of trade where they're actually looking to add to their position. They like take the trade and now they're adding and absorbing the selling. So that's really bullish, this border flow here right now. I can't see any bearish divergences. All I can see is bullish divergences. Even here, you see the CVDs going down. Really bullish, huh? Really bullish. I can see some shorts entering, but the shorts are getting absorbed. So I think the reason why shorts are entering is because when you look at the charts, I don't know, maybe people are feeling a little bit bearish still, but I actually really like what happened today. It was really nice price action. I was buying like crazy. Buy. I was just buying everything. That's what I was doing. I was just buying. And I don't like to buy at once. I'm not that kind of trader. I like to scale in. I like to buy in small amounts over time. Yeah. Because it gives me a chance to exit if I'm not happy, rather than just going straight in. Some traders just wait for the entry, so in this circumstance there was an entry to be had. It was the swing failure of these lows, and the volume was the indicator. So when you see high volume, like this red high volume candle, as soon as it was reversed, that's your reversal. It was a high volume reversal, and you can take that trade. You can long it. You'd have to mark it in, but you can long that as soon as the price comes above the neckline. The neckline which broke, it was a fake out, wasn't it? It was a swing failure of that neckline. That was from before, wasn't it? Let's get rid of that. Still into the golden pocket, wasn't it? Golden pocket's still there. This hasn't gone anywhere. You still have this neckline. It's still there. Hasn't gone anywhere. It's still there. And you do have a head and shoulders pattern, but I kind of think this idea is a little bit invalidated now, personally. I mean, technically you could still go up and come back down. It would have to be something like this, but I'm just seeing so much bullish absorption share that, and because this neckline is holding, I think this idea is out the window. Personally, I think it's probably gone. This does, none of this works. That would work. That would be Friday. Okay. I think just to experience this, we'd have to kind of go up and then do that again one more time. And then I don't know if we're going to, just based on the reaction we got now, I don't know if we're going to get that, if we're going to go down. I just see so much absorption. I'm not really confident about going down. It doesn't work for me. So that was the pattern, right? There was a rounding top. I was thinking maybe we'd go up first. It was trying to go up. I was hoping we'd go up a little bit higher. It didn't do that. And then we got a little bit of rejection. It started to dump, 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 liquidate. And effectively what's happened is you're back into the neckline. You're back into the neckline. You kind of found support off the neckline. So for all intents and purposes, it's a failed bearish pattern. I think at the moment it's looking like a failed bearish pattern. And generally speaking, those kinds of patterns actually can be quite bullish, I think. Yeah, they can be quite bullish. But naturally, the only obstacle, we have an obstacle, it's this point of control. Right? So we haven't done anything with the volume at all. There's been no changes with the volume. You would think maybe if there's been a lot of volume put into this range and we could maybe do something and maybe flip something, but we haven't done that. And we're still going to struggle to get above it. But if we do manage to kind of squeeze up like that, then we'd have to flip it into support, right? It's basically what needs to happen, you know. And just bear in mind, we're still looking at lower highs here. Could we go and put another lower high? Yeah, just be aware of that. And then and again, these things are possible, you know, like that. Just because right now it's looking bullish, like I said, remember this morning, well, not this morning, this afternoon, I kind of went into this kind of crazy monologue. You get bullish in the lows, yeah, bullish in the lows, bearish in the highs. So when you're actually attacking the lows, I was feeling the lower it's getting, the more bullish I was getting. And now as it goes up, the higher it gets, the more bearish I become. Yeah. So here I'm looking at my tokens, I'm looking at all of the profits, I'm in profit. And as the higher we get, the more profit I see, the more bearish I become, the more I kind of am inclined to start taking profit and capturing that profit. You know, that's kind of how I feel. And the reality is that we don't know when we're going to break out. No one really knows. We could easily go up and reject again. But ideally, what you really want to do is flip this point of control back into support. I think if you flip it back into support, we'll just squeeze up. However we go up, we have to flip that into support. And naturally, we could easily go up and swing failure that pivot high. Quite easily for a big massive take profit, and it would look pretty bearish again, wouldn't it? Back to bearish at the highs, bullish at the lows. That's kind of how the price action is behaving. A key leading indicator is to see bearish order flow. So I know people don't have XO charts. If you don't have XO charts and you're interested to kind of see what's going on before everyone else, then I do recommend that you get ATAS, which is free, just to see the order flow. At the moment I'm seeing bullish divergences here, so I'm not actually worried. Yeah, I don't get worried when I see bullish divergences. We're above the VWAP. We're trying to back test the daily open into support. It's coming to the end of the day. It's looking quite bullish. We've had our one big liquidation of the day, and we've had a really nice V-shaped recovery. If you look at this price action, I show these a lot, but it's good to see them a lot because it helps. It will help. You see that? That's a V. That's a V, and then you're looking for the neckline to hold, which it does twice. There's a classic V-shaped recovery. See that? That's a bullish one. It's a bullish V. Naturally here, you don't want to lose the neckline. That would look really bad. Yeah, that doesn't look good. And obviously that would be weak. A lot of these longs would start closing their positions. You see, that's the thing. They're in long leverage longs. If they haven't taken profit, as soon as it comes close to their positions, they start taking profit and it pulls the price down. So the higher we go, the less likely these longs are to take profit until they hit their target. I think the point of control is going to be a big target for a lot of these longs, yeah, because you've already moved a good percentage. 2.6% is a good amount of distance on Bitcoin, and you just have to consider that. So as we approach a point of control, I think it's wise, if we get a nice reaction, to just kind of be careful of the altcoins. However, if the market thinks that this is just correcting and this is fine, altcoins, it might pull back and then ETH might pump. So you might get that kind of rotation. And so if the market thinks that we're forming a really strong support here and the price is safe, this is safe, the market thinks this is safe, even if we go up there, the market might rotate into altcoins, and then you'll get an altcoin pump when the price of Bitcoin goes down, and then when the Bitcoin price goes up, you get an even more altcoin pump. And so if we start consolidating like this, it may be good too. You know, like I actually, looking at altcoins, I'm seeing a lot of strength, yeah, on a lot of altcoins, crazy amounts of strength. You know, look at Sui. What the fuck? Madness, huh? Look at that, madness. That's strong. Cake, look at Cake. Wow. $3.5. It's mental, huh? The market's going mad. Let's have a look at Slurf now that Ali Hash has reminded me. So I think to look at Slurf, you have to look at Solana. Actually, you have to look at both of them together. So let me pull up Solana. Have a look at Solana. I lost it. So feel free to interact, yeah? Don't guys keep quiet. Why are you just watching me? Sirus Fafuri. Hey man, hope everything's well. Yep, it's pretty good. How's it going, Boogie? I don't always get the timings right, huh? But I do get the levels. Generally speaking, I get the levels right. You see that? I don't always get the kind of timings right. I just imagine that that's a good area for the price to swing. That is bearish. I mean, you see, the thing is, this is bearish now. Like, Solana is bearish, technically. Even though, honestly, this is such a bullish candle. I can't describe it. This is a bullish, piercing bullish candle with high volume. Yeah. So it's actually a bullish reversal candle. This one here, the one we're in right now. Do I have that here? I don't have it here. It's kind of the same thing on Slurf, really, isn't it? When you look at the candles. What was that? All patterns? Is it all patterns? Let me get all patterns on this one as well. Oh, what did I do? Let me get all patterns on this one. Where is it? Let me see if it can recognize it. I probably won't because it hasn't printed yet. Piercing. Where is piercing? Piercing. It's a piercing candle, isn't it? Yeah, I'll show you. It's an invisible. Oh, you can't see all the stuff. Right, let's find a better image. There you go. Look at that. Technically, you just need to close above the midpoint. You need to go lower. Yeah, which we did. You just have to close above the midpoint. It's not a bullish engulfing, it's piercing. This is a piercing candle. It's indicative of a reversal. So in this context, I think this is a reversal. Yeah. For me, the candles are really important. Extremely important. And they're just as important as some other things that I look at. I always look at the candles. You've got a really bearish drop, and then you go down to the lows, you take the lows, and then you get the volume. The volume is really important, and then you come right back up and you close above 50%, basically above the almost above the previous day's lows. I think that's a bullish reversal here. Now what next? Well, the problem with Solana right now is that we have changed market structure. Yeah, so Solana is a challenge right now. Solana needs to take the highs. It's really important that Solana takes the highs. Has to. This has to come up and V-shaped recovery to the highs right now. Okay, it's really important. That would invalidate this change, and it will go right back to bullish. Okay, and it doesn't technically invalidate the change because you only put a higher high. You still have to change back to bullish. So you end up going from, because the reason why is because we've confirmed bearish right now. We've gone from a higher low to a higher high to a lower low to a lower high to a lower low. This is your bearish change. Yeah, you don't invalidate this change. The change is bearish. Okay, and so anything that's gonna close end up lower than the high there is gonna be a lower high. Yeah, and then the destination, the target, is back to the lows. Okay, so it does. I'm not saying it's gonna happen. I'm just saying that that's naturally what could happen, and it doesn't even have to go up that high. It could easily find resistance somewhere here. That would be the natural place for the price to find resistance. If it starts to go higher, then you're probably going to take the high. Okay, but if you find resistance here at the neckline and you just can't get through it, like a swing failure, it's just lots of volume, you can't get through it, then it's trying to form a lower high to go right back down. Now I can't predict that. No one can, right? That's why I'm talking about it, because you can't predict it, but I'm just telling you what could happen. That's the golden pocket. Okay, you see that? So as we go up now on Solana, I think it's going to go up. It looks like it wants to go up, and it looks like there's enough volume on this candle for this to be some kind of key area of support right here. Yeah, really important area of support. I feel like it's held. For me, this area has held support. Okay, this massive gigantic SR flip. You had your first touch, and then the second one was with volume. Okay, so I think this is a stronghold here, and you have a clear invalidation. It's that low, but you just have to realize we're in bearish market structure right now. So if the price goes up and it struggles to reclaim the golden pocket, I think the golden pocket here is crucial for continued strength. So don't just assume it's going to go up, but if you see the golden pocket flip into support on the lower time frames, the medium time frames or lower, then that's a good indication that we want to go take the highs. Okay, you're still bearish, but you'll end up putting a V-shaped recovery, take the highs, and then after that you still need to put some kind of higher low for the continuation. The continuation will be explosive. If you've changed market structure to bearish and then you go right back into a bullish market structure immediately, this whole structure becomes incredibly bullish. Okay, so just bear that in mind. Okay, to go from a bearish market structure straight into a bullish one without any kind of continuation of bearishness is mega bullish. It's like beyond bullish, and there's no way that you're going to be expecting it to go right back to bearish again. It just doesn't make sense. It doesn't even make sense that you've gone to bearish straight to bullish. Then it won't make any sense that you go right back to bearish again. It doesn't make any sense. None of that makes any sense. So I think you'll only change it once and then back again, and that's it. And so because the whole market is bullish and because the structure has been bullish, if we go into bearish now, which we are, and then we go straight back into bullish, then really you'll be looking for something like this, a nice V-shaped recovery, a back test of the high there, and then you'll be looking for a massive pump for continuation. Just take it up, and this is just going to continue. Okay, so this could be the low, this could be the higher low that we're about to experience. Yeah, in hindsight it'll be like, oh yeah, that was the higher low, we knew it, that was the higher low. You'll say, oh yeah, I knew it, look, high lows, look, high. You were like, yeah, we knew it was obvious. Yeah, in hindsight you'll be looking, it was obvious. But what we're trying to do is imagine the future, aren't we? An iteration of how the future could look like if we get this kind of price action. This is what I'm looking for. In the short term, I'm looking for this area to flip. Okay, really important. I'm not even looking at volume right now. I'm just telling you areas that need to turn into support. But then when you kind of put the volume, etc., you'll kind of get it'll probably give you the same picture, to be honest with you. Yeah, look, you kind of the value area high here. Where do you take it from? It's at the value, see, point of control, value area high there. It's kind of, you want to flip this value area, just this range that we're in, this range, that's the neckline, this is the range, this is the value area. We're kind of into the point of control, so we're slightly into its resistance, but at the moment I'm looking at a really bullish piercing candle, increased volume. The volume is really off the charts in my mind compared to the previous candle, so therefore I think it's a solid foundation with the swing failure. I think it's a really good foundation for up, but we do need to go up there, flip that, then take the highs for a V-shaped recovery, back test for the neckline, and then I think we're pumping. Yeah, and then this whole thing will look gooder. It will look good. It will look like just continuation, you know, if we get that kind of price action. And you'll be looking at it and going, oh wow, look, it was just doing that. That's all that it was doing. Okay, so that's kind of what I've got in my mind of Solana. And then when I look at Slurf, obviously I'm looking at Slurf too. I think if Solana pumps, Slurf will just go crazy, to be honest with you. Yeah, I don't really, I mean, looking at Slurf now, I think Slurf showed a lot more strength than Solana, to be honest with you. Yeah, for me, Slurf was stronger than Solana. And as you know, we've always talked about Slurf leading. It also led here because it showed more strength. You see here, Solana took the low here, and Slurf didn't take the low. It held the low. Okay, it took the previous day low, but it didn't take this middle low. Solana took the low. So for me, Slurf is actually more bullish. When you're comparing the price action, I'm looking at Slurf, and Solana looks more droopy. So the Slurf looks more bullish in my opinion. Okay, I think Slurf could have been like down here if it followed, and we'd be at our levels that we were talking about 1-to-1. Altcoin Dreaming had a slightly lower level, 22 cents, and the fact that we're not, I just think people are buying Slurf. Actually, I really do. I think people are just buying Slurf because they know, they just deep down inside them, they know that if Solana pumps or when Solana changes, Slurf is gonna pump too, and it will outperform Solana. That's the kind of vibe I'm getting. It's just a vibe. I don't know. Look, I really don't know. I'm buying Slurf. So I mean, I don't know. I'm just kind of buying Slurf. I don't care. The question I have in my mind is, should I sell my Solana and buy Slurf? That's the $1 million question. I'm not really that greedy, you know, like I'm not really that greedy, but I do like to try and maximize my gains when I can, when it's easy. It looks bullish, huh? This looks, for me, this looks bullish, huh? Couldn't even get lower. Look, couldn't get lower. If you compare this to Solana, let me just get rid of this stuff. Look, couldn't even take the lows here, the low here. See that? Look at here, it's lower. It's higher here. So I actually think this is more bullish, huh? This Slurf versus Solana is more bullish. I don't know what that means. I don't know if Solana goes up and Slurf goes down. I don't know if that's going to happen. I can't predict that. That's the thing. I just don't know. So, but the fact that we're above the point of control here, I would have liked to have swapped them at the point of control. Yeah, because it's such an important trade. I don't like to just do things mid-air randomly in the middle of space. I like to just, because it's such an important trade. Yeah. If you do it at the point of control, then if you're wrong, you have an exit. You know, you have a chance to get out. Because if you buy Slurf there and it just goes down, then you got a chance to exit because it will come back up at least one time to back test. So if you made a mistake or it didn't do what you imagined, that's why the points of control are so powerful and so important, because it gives you an exit, gives you a chance to exit your position at break even if you made a mistake or if it doesn't do what you imagined. Yeah. And the fact that it isn't, I'm just trying to think. If I start to see continued strength as these go up, I probably will scale into Slurf from Solana. Probably. I might not take a risk now, but if I start to see Slurf show real strength and Solana start to flip these levels into support, and then Slurf is actually starting to go up and up and up and starting to run, then actually I'm probably gonna actually sell my soul and put it into Slurf and aim for here, aim for the value area and just rotate it right back into Slurf. The portion that I sold, probably. I'm just thinking like that at the moment. About an 86% gain. You can almost double your Solana by that move, couldn't you? And I'm assuming everyone here has a little bit of both, huh? So it's a consideration, huh? It's something to think about. I'm going to look at it in more depth. For me, it looks stronger. Look, I mean, red candles are bearish, green candles are bullish. So maybe it was weak. I don't know. Yesterday, Solana was weak, Slurf was strong. Today, Slurf was weak, Solana was strong. I think that's why I'm a bit worried, because here today Solana was strong and Slurf, technically it was a bearish candle, so it's weak. So I just want to see what happens next, because I'm concerned that actually when Solana pumps, it could draw liquidity from everything first, and so what you end up with is this before this goes up. And I'm just looking at the Slurf Sol chart here now. Yeah, that's why I'm a little bit worried. Okay, why not? Let's do it. Right, I'm going to stop talking now. Right, there's a few people here. Grayscale Sol ETF application pump. Serious. Are you Iranian? Bala, Irani هستم. بچه لندن. All right. You guys should join her if you're not part of us. Join our Discord. We're trying to grow it. It's brand new. I'm the only one chatting. Well, actually, that's not true. Altcoin is chatting too. So two of us are chatting. Two people are chatting. You should create your own little kind of group so I can see your charts. Altcoin, maybe little charts there. Don't know what I'm looking at. Oh, there, community charts. Where did you put your surf chart? I don't know where it is. Must be that one. So you've drawn the value area from the all-time low, and oh wow, you've got some market data here that I don't have. What's that top bar and the middle bar? I guess the middle one is increasing open interest, right? And the top one is that shorts? No. CVD? Decreasing CVD, increasing. You telling me that shorts are loading up in this range? Decreasing CVD, increasing Y. Wow. That's really bullish, huh? So we're seeing quite big bullish divergence here. Based on what you're showing me, above the VWAP, above the point of control. We're in for a really explosive move if these short starts get crazy squeezed, huh? It's like that on almost every altcoin, huh? Well, I've been buying altcoins like there's no tomorrow. I've got like 33 altcoin positions open right now. That's not including my spot positions. That's just stuff. That's just bullish altcoins. So I get that. I think a lot of people are doing the same thing. When you've got just using a unified trading account, it's really they've made it really easy to go long. You know, low leverage, so no chance of getting liquidated. No. So Ali Hash is really bullish. Look, this line here means that it's all market sells, yeah. So it's market selling. This line here means that it's increasing OI, so it's leveraged, and the price is basically not going down. The price really should go down when you get that price action. It's being absorbed, so you're getting quite good. You're getting quite bullish absorption here. According to his chart, we're above the point of control, and we've just had a real amazingly strong reaction from this VWAP, this anchored VWAP. So let me just have a look. We haven't even managed to get down to the golden pocket. The 50% mark is held based on his chart. So if I replicate his chart here, this is obviously the wrong chart. Oops. Yeah, really bullish, dude. I'm gonna buy some more. Oh god, I'm going to my wrong charts. And remember I said I'm looking at this inverse head and shoulders pattern. So this is kind of the right place for to form the bottom of the right shoulder, isn't it? So I don't know, my video should be more, I should get more likes and shares, huh? Because I'm giving people like some crazy insight into Slurp. I don't know. What the hell? I do wonder, huh? I'm just gonna keep this just in case it actually plays out. To make some short videos and promote my YouTube. This is the combined chart. So the value area that Bitcoin Dreaming is talking about is from the low here. a slightly different profile on trading view, on this combined view. And then you've got the anchored VWAP, which is correct. Look at that anchored VWAP. So that was a real nice hold, huh? Strong hold. It's holding as support right now. And I do post in the Telegram, huh? I do post. I posted today, yeah, or yesterday. Didn't get much reaction on the Telegram from Slurf. I don't know why. Have a look. I guess maybe because of the language, huh? Would it be the language? Oh, I have to find it. Oh, there it is. Look. Only 3 likes. I don't know. You can't get more. Slurf Bull Run from meme to money. Is this the next crypto explosion? Thought that would be the right, wouldn't it? Okay, that's not bad. Oh shit, I haven't seen that. 20 like. Okay, that's not too bad. 1800 views. That's not too bad. Oh, you're from November the 3rd. All right, I'll go back to November. Welcome, Nadi. Quanex. Is it really 45 cents? Better have a look at that soon. Actually, that's quite good, huh? 23 minutes. All right. So I was I was a bit worried. I was like thinking I posted it and I got no because I look at the YouTube videos and only 3 likes here. How many views did I get here? 81 views. Oh, okay. This was actually good. This was a good prediction. It didn't go as low as I expected. That one. It's just been held up. It's just been held. All right. Let's go back to the chart, actually. Let's stick to the charts. Didn't go as low as I expected. So November the 3rd. I had a T somewhere. I don't know where it is. I need to go and find it. Wow. Yeah, you're right. Huh? You're so right. Look at that. No back tests yet. This is really impulsive. This is impulsive, guys. This is your first impulse. So when you're thinking about impulsive moves, this is it. I think this is it. This is your impulsive move. And maybe we've completed the wave 1 already. I can't tell because it's very 1 ABC. So it's such a shit time frame, like 5 minute. But I'm gonna do it anyway, just to kind of entertain you, because it is just entertainment, isn't it? ABC there 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1. This is your correction now. This is your correction, I think. Unless that was it. I don't think so. Little correction. What time is it now? Yeah, it's 11:21. We might get a little pullback beginning of the day for a little correction here. I'm wondering, and then push up. I think this is the first wave, to be honest with you. This one. From a pivot low, that's what you want to see. You want to see a pivot low, then you want to see volume, yeah, which is the volume. then you want to see impulsiveness. So I think we're getting a little bit of impulsiveness. I've just drawn this out randomly. I'm seeing the same thing on swell, actually. So earlier today, I think you'll remember I was talking about swell maybe going down again. Maybe, yeah. I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure about this because when I was looking at it, I wasn't 100%. And I don't know if you remember, but in my stream today, I said, I wonder if we go down one more time for the lows. And even though I had the point of control, I said I wanted to test the point of control, but I said I actually wondered if we go down one more time. I remember that. It's probably in the video. And now I think this is the bullish wave too, on the bullish impulsive wave. 1, ABC. So we have a 3 here in play at the moment. I can't really tell because it's quite illiquid. 4, 5. It's very similar to Slurf, isn't it? So this might be the correction actually. This might be some kind of running flat type correction or extended whatever. So we might get a pullback here on swell. Do I have a point of control? I don't know where my analysis has gone. I don't know if I'm using the right chart. Probably not because this is MEX. So little back test here off the point of control. That's our first wave. So if we're seeing this on swell too, I'd be interested to see how swell and slurf, because it feels like they're both doing their impulsive wave at the same time from that pivot low. And I wonder if there are other tokens doing the same thing, doing the same impulse. Like I wonder if Solana is actually doing its first wave impulse too. So we have to keep an eye on that. I've got to have a look at some of these tokens now. So even fucking this shit token, Carbify, it looks like that's your first wave impulse, isn't it? From the low. So it held, isn't it? 2.5. It doesn't really matter for me because I didn't put it in fiat. I put it into another token. So they kind of all go up, don't they? I'm just trying to see. Oh, look, QuantX. Oh, wow. Ooh, wow. Wow. Oh, wow. Wow. Did someone just do that? Someone just market bought that? Wow. Timing is off, huh? My timing was off. Timing's not easy, yeah. Definitely not easy. Based on this, it was actually the 1.618 on the timing on these pivots. It wasn't the 618, it was this. That was it. And you're probably getting a 1-to-1 or some kind of like I don't look at these every day, that's the thing. But look, it came to the 1-to-1. Is that the 1-to-1? Yeah, that's the 1-to-1 from this pivot to the, see that 1-to-1 held. It held the 1-to-1. When you're looking at the 1-to-1s, you can see it couldn't, on this 2-hour time frame that I'm looking at, it couldn't close underneath the 1-to-1. It held, took the low here. This is the impulse. This is it. This is the next wave. So on QuantX, this is the third wave. We're beginning. So we've got another wave starting on QuantX. Swell, Slurf, QuantX, Solana, all at the same time have started their impulsive moves. It looks like it. Let's have a look at order. You see order, yeah. I took profit on that. There's no way I was not going to take profit on that. I took most of it off. It's pulling back, huh? That was too much. There was too much increase in value in such a short space of time to not take profit. 26%, you take that. I took that. Order. Made a lot of money on that. It was funny. Good call, by the way. I mean, this is definitely the beginning. It's not the end. So I'll still scale back in once I see the correction. Oh God, 50. Oh my God, 57%. Well done. You have to take profit on that. I hope you took profit. Wow. 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 That's incredible. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is a crazy flat correction, huh? There's no zigs, there's no ABC here. It's just, don't know. What is this? What is this correction? I don't know what to make of it. It's like a cup. It's like a cup and handle correction. That's basically what happened. Amazing. Value area low held. Back test. That was the entry really. And this one was, look at this. It pulled back to, look where it pulled back to the point of control. These point of controls are so powerful when you get these nice, and this is what, if you guys are learning or you're trying to understand what's a good reaction, this is the 4-hour time frame. This is what you're looking for. Yeah, you're looking for a sweep of the lows. You're looking for perfect reaction. Yeah, it's not perfect if it goes all the way through, like by miles. If it went down to there, that wouldn't be a perfect reaction. It would still be a good reaction in the sense that you've got the volume, you've got the buying tail, you've got the sweep of the lows, but then the support level would be down here, it wouldn't be here. Yeah, that's the difference. You'd have a much wider invalidation. So if this wick went all the way down here to the value area and touched it perfectly there, it might still go up, but technically your invalidation is now here, not here, because that's the support that held. That's what it's telling you. So when you get a perfect reaction off a very specific level like this one, which is the point of control, and this weekly level that I've marked out, yeah, now you have a very definite invalidation is there. You can just put your stop loss there, right there. Okay, that's what traders do. So they get this kind of a perfect invalidation. They get a sweep of the lows. They got, the volume isn't really it's not that crazy. What is the volume? Yeah, actually look, it's increasing volume. That's what you want to see as well. A sweep of the low, perfect test, invalidation, and increasing volume. Actually, the next candle was a bullish candle. It was an inverse hammer type candle, and then explosive move. Okay, and the reason why you can explode is because you have such a tight invalidation. Crazy, huh? Shit. Amazing, amazing. There's so much money being made in this market right now. It's just taking the all-time high. Oh my God. I might buy some, just it's spot though, isn't it? Just to ride that wave, huh? That's your wave, huh? That's your first wave. I think that could be the, I mean, we have to see how this correction plays out, because you've just taken the highs. Yeah, it's trickier. I think it's probably just going to go up. But what you want to see, the thing is, that's clearly one person, right? That's what it looks like to me. That's like one big buy. You kind of want the market to buy as well. You don't just want one person to buy, because he's obviously just taking his position in order. It's really bullish. Now you want the market to buy, to continue the buying. Wow. There's a lot of bullish moves. Wow. This one. Look at this one. Wow. Amazing. There you go. Don't know why I had it over there, but that's it there. It's not some really good shitcoin. Both of them go and buy some now. But it's spot, huh? That's the price you pay for being late to the party. Oh, it's some perpetuals. Um, I wait for the correction, I think. Let's have a look at it. Scale into the correction. Good shit coin. You're right. I sense that you're talking about TRVL. No, I think I'm looking for this correction to end. Ideally, what you want here is you want the top of to either show, you want to see support, right? So this is what we want. That's the all-time high. Previous all-time high. So we want that to show support, basically. That's test number one. If we don't get a support there, then just we need to see support, really. So we've got a little bit of support there, but it's not. See, when I was talking about perfect support, that's not perfect. It's holding, but it's not perfect because you see the price action is going through it. It's not a clean hold. You kind of want a clean hold, like a nice tap like that. That tells you that there's enough limit orders there to prevent the price even going through it. So it gives you an indication that the support, at the moment, the support is actually here, where the price came to a stop. So really, you want that wick to be tested, this wick, and just looking at this correction now. Maybe that's an ABC there. I'm just looking at it now. I'm just thinking to myself, maybe you've got an ABC. ABC. Maybe it ended there. I don't know. That was your wave, whatever. Maybe that was your first wave. That was your third wave. That was your fifth wave. And now we're in the correction. And kind of see how this plays out. You're kind of seeing where these ABCs play out, and then you kind of want this to come down to test that low or to hold the previous all-time high as a support, and maybe a little bit of bullish divergence. We're getting some bullish divergences here forming at the moment. It's kind of what you want to see. Maybe a little bit longer of consolidation, and then obviously we can just get rid of all of this. Let's update the volume. I like the high volume take profit, to be honest with you. I do like high volume red candles, which are take profits. I mean, I don't think I'm going to get it, but wouldn't it be great if we could get the back test of the value area high? I don't think I'm going to get it. So I think either the previous all-time high or the value area high, one of those two levels is the correct place for seeing if we find support. Yeah. See what happens. Let's have a look at this fib on this candle as well. Yeah, really, that's the right place. This is the right place. You get that chance. Like that. I got my nephew to compile that script you sent me, so I've got the executable now. I mean, my version. It's not that I don't trust you. I just obviously gotta be better safe than sorry. So I appreciate that. I need to now figure it out because I can set these alerts. I was trying to mess about with it, but I don't think I did it right. Test on GP. If we get that, that would be a good place to long this one here. And if that was to play out, you're looking to correct all the way. You're basically looking to go all the way down like this, like in a channel. So it could take a few days. The longer the correction, the more bullish this becomes. To be honest with you, find support, go right back up. Otherwise, tomorrow we just go up, and then you form some kind of extended flat type correction. Maybe something like that. And then if that was to happen, you probably do want a clean back test of the all-time high. You want this corrective pattern to play out, and then you do want a clean back test. Wherever it lands, you want a nice test of the previous all-time high. Something like that, or that. It's two options here, I think. And then the other option is just someone just keeps on market buying and you don't get an entry. Basically, effectively, that's all. That's the that's the other option. And then you just missed it. So who cares? Look at WinR. Oh wow, look at that. Nice. I like it when my lines kind of hold. They hold. Basically the value area, look, the value areas hold. It's really good. It's a strong hold. This is the last wave, huh? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 79% increase all the way up to the all-time high. Is it on Bybit? No, it's on Mex, huh? That's perfect, huh? It's into the golden pocket, but there might be a few more time. There might be a little bit of time here, to be honest with you. Still, it kind of has to flip this area. It's very illiquid. I don't like these wicks. I'm not crazy about these wicks. Right, guys. Right, it's good chatting, good chilling. What else? What else is there? Let me just have a look through some other things. Oh yeah, let me have a look at your chart. I'm going to find my tea. It's probably cold now. I'm going to have to go. I need the tea, otherwise I'm going to run out of energy. Oh, you've got your little thing, haven't you? The moving averages. Oh, yeah. I see that. Your oscillator's nicely bullish as well. And the MACD will probably recross. It looks like it wants to recross. I see what you're seeing. Yeah, it's really nice. Renar's really nice, actually. Mexia. There's a lot of good coins. I'm just... It's too hard, huh? It's hard. It's like shopping. All right. Gonna have a look at my Mexi coins, because I keep my Mexi coins separately, and I'll probably rotate from the weaker coins into these ones they're about to run. That's kind of what I do. I if I don't like a coin, I don't care if I think it's gonna run or not. I just rotate it to something that's a little bit stronger. I like strength because they're the ones that just have more interest and they're the ones who pump. I don't really hang around with tokens. Obviously the only one that I'm hanging around with for a period is TRVL. I mean, you could argue I should just dump my TRVL, but I've been so involved for such a long time. It's just too hard. I've got a bit of an emotional connection there. The good thing about TRVL is it doesn't really dump when the market dumps, you know, down 4%. It's not much TRVL. I think it's so. This is what I was looking at it, and tell me if I'm wrong, but it does look something like this. Like a real kind of strong trend line here. And I do wonder if we break with the next move, because we are looking for another move, aren't we? I think. Well, if that's the 2, I think the next one is the 3. I can't count any. I'm not really counting anything other than this. 1 ABC, 2 3 ABC, 4 to 5, and now this is our 2 correction, which is another flat. So I am wondering if the next big move is a big 3. That should be the 3 3, right? The next one hasn't moved yet. That's your wave 1, wave 2. This is the big one, right? This is the next big, the 3 of the 3. So this is going to basically set the course of this token, I think, because we need a bigger one as possible. Now, this is the big one. As far as I can tell, this is consolidation underneath some kind of resistance level. Higher time frame. What's the resistance level here? Don't really know. Or maybe consolidation above a support level. The resistance level is being the whole area, really. But while I was looking at this line, I was just thinking to myself, I think what would be detrimental here is if we reject here and then fall back down, wouldn't it? That would be terrible. You kind of need to flip this area. We need a flip. We need a flip. And it has to happen this month. Basically. It needs to just go up. And then up. By the end of January. Don't have much time. Like that. Don't know if I'm being realistic, to be honest with you. I don't know if I'm being realistic. Because that looks really bullish, huh? If you get a flat after that, then you can go crazy numbers. As long as we keep flat going flat, then you can just keep on going up. So a lot of people message me and ask me, you know, what do you think of TRVL and why hasn't it moved? I like flat corrections. We keep on getting flat corrections. We're going to the all-time high. The biggest problem is if you get zigzags, I think. Yeah. This looks good, huh? Sui looks pretty good. I think the Sui impulse has moved, started. That's 3 waves right there. Again, Sui, I think Sui's moved. It's moving. Let's look. Shit, was maybe a wave count. Did they not do another one? Yeah. Oh, it's so messy. I need to clean it up. It's definitely moved, huh? That's definitely a wave 1, huh? ABC. Kind of on time. I did tell NH. He didn't believe me. So if that's the wave 1, I'd be interested in seeing how far we can go now. 5. Let me just see if that's correct. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Three to the 4. I've got so many different counts here. I need to sort this out. 1, 2, 3. I think that's the right. It's the screen one. 4. No. It's too messy. I've done too many counts here, and it's going to take time. I think we've got one more here. Can't be asked to do it right now. Right, I'm running out of energy, guys. What do you want me to quickly have a look at? So Prop S is correcting. Today, when I was talking about Prop S, I did say I thought it could go a little bit higher, and it did. And now it's correcting. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So just drawing this now. There's your 1, ABC 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's your 5 now. We were kind of here today, weren't we? And I said it probably could go a little bit higher. And so we're in a corrective wave now. It's a zigzag, huh? And then you've got your last wave to take us to the 1. You have to see how that plays out. 2. Difficult. Oh wow. Yeah, amazing. I don't know why I pulled it there. Did I genuinely not look at it since October? So, right. It's quite impulsive, but it's quite low volume. Green, 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 green. Had a little kind of pull back. It's taking quite a long time. I'm not amazed by it at the moment. That for me, that says this is quite impulsive. Look, bye bye. It definitely has the potential to go up in straight lines, doesn't it? Look, that could be your first wave right there. Just looking at it. Whatever, something like this. I don't know. The rest is just corrective. You've got quite a lot of volume just slightly above the value area high. It's like a high volume node, slightly outside the value area. There. You need to flip that into support. I think it's really important to flip that level into support. And especially since you've got the value area high as well. You've got both. You've got those kind of a little area of resistance. And we haven't yet recovered the whole of today's drop. So you just got to be careful that this isn't continuing this lower high. You've got to break that first. To break that, you kind of have to kind of break it. Then find support to go up. So I think I'll wait on this one. Just wait for it to clear this area. Get back above this area. Safely, nice and safe. And if it breaks, that's fine. I mean, you can just wait for the test, and then you can that'll be easier to, it'll be a lot easier to long that than this, because here, where's your invalidation? I mean, it could just fall right down. It'd have to be invalidated. It's pretty wide, so I think that would be better. Just flipping that high volume node into support would be much better. It would be the same impact as flipping point of control into support. It'd be exactly the same thing. So it'd be very easy to trade. I mean, we truly are in alt season, huh? Like, undoubtedly we're in alt season. There's no question. Look at fucking vet. These old tokens. 200%. I'd like to see if we do get the same kind of oof, wow, look at that. It's pumping. I'd like to see if we do get this a similar alt season to the last market or not, where everything goes parabolic. I'll keep an eye on that. Right, I kind of looked at the ones I want to look at. I'm getting tired very quickly, rapidly. So, Ali Hash, you good? You still here? Nadi, still here? Like CBY is now pumping, huh? Low volume. It's up from the lows. 17%, huh? No name. Hello. Let me guess, you have no name. There is no name. What's going on? Welcome to my stream. I'm on the verge of falling asleep actually. It takes a lot out of you, streaming. We're getting a little bit of bearish divergences now on BTC. Just slight bearish divergence. The CVD is going up. The price is not. We're above daily open. The day is about to close. Oh, about FEG. I saw a lot of people criticize FEG. I don't know, honestly, I have no idea about these projects. I saw a lot of people criticize it. So I don't know if it's going to happen or not. Like, I really don't know. Let me have a look at FEG now. I've got too many tokens to look at, to be honest with you. It's fun, but it can be exhausting. Well, look, we've rejected from this value area. We're back above the point of control here. It's kind of still stuck at the moment. FEG is still stuck. It has to go up, yeah. It can't stay around here for too long. Yeah, you just got to be. I'm talking to myself as well because I picked up a little bit. When I see tokens which I think have a potential to go up, these days I do pick up a little bit. But now actually I'm just thinking to myself, I need to dump it and buy order, really, because it's one thing seeing tokens which have the potential to go up. It's another thing seeing tokens which are going up, yeah. And the ones that are going up, those are the ones you want to be in, yeah. And I think FEG has potential if this plays out, but you've got a V-shape. You've got a V-shaped recovery here. You're holding the 50% line. You're trying to hold the point of control, but the reality is I don't want this to kind of linger here for a long period of time. I really don't. I think that would be bearish. Yeah, this would be bearish. Yeah, and it could happen if it just lingers here for a long period of time and it just can't go up. It just doesn't go up. It just doesn't go up. It becomes more and more bearish. Yeah, so if you see the whole of crypto pumping and FEG struggling to find that liquidity it needs to push the price higher, then the chances are high, become more and more probable that it wants to go lower to pick up more liquidity, to see where there's more liquidity. And so ultimately the markets are about where the liquidity is and how the price finds it. Okay, if it can't go up, it goes down. And right now, how much longer are we going to linger here? This is a nice bullish shape to cut the high. Yeah, as far as I'm concerned, this is the pullback. We're back above the point of control, right? Yeah. Now let's go up. That's what you're expecting, right? But this is a back test of the point of control. It's not a perfect test, but we're back into the point of control. If the price doesn't go up in the next day or two, I'll start getting bearish again. And when I say again, I mean I'm not At the moment, I'm not bearish, but you know, I will start getting bearish. It might mean, and I don't know, like that's the thing. I have no idea about this token. Don't even. I've heard some bad things about it. I don't really care if it has the potential to move. And as far as I'm concerned, consolidating here above this previous range is bullish. Consolidating above the value area high is bullish. Consolidating and flipping this point of control is bullish. So you've got bullish signs. But if the market, the rest of the market starts moving and this just doesn't, then you could be looking for another step down. One more. The last step. You just don't, if you don't take out this low, you don't invalidate this first wave. And when it comes to liquidity, it just means there isn't enough liquidity. It has to come all the way down here for the next move. That's really what ends up happening if this isn't the right place to expand. That's a 36% drop in value. And it's going to make people bearish. And that's the question. The question is, will there be enough liquidity at the lows here for the price to go up? So basically, when I say liquidity, I mean demand. I mean people wanting to buy this token, right? Ideally, you don't want it to go down because then it has to get back through these levels. Okay, that's why this is such a good place to be, because you're above the most important level, which is the value area. This whole value area, this whole area is your most important level. You can flip the value area as a support, then you can pump effectively. That's what can happen. So it always looks bearish before it becomes bullish, and you know, something like this for me is a good candidate for bullish continuation if it can hold, and then if we get some interest to take it up, you know what I mean? So oh yeah, you can't share links because you could be sending viruses. if you join my stream a few times and kind of chat, you know, I can make it so you can share links. But you're asking me to find Feg full chart. Please search smart DeFi. Well, look, I can make, look, let me just, I don't do this. I won't do the, I'm gonna just, let me just make you admin. Send it now. You'll be able to send it. And just, I'm just very cautious because I don't want viruses. And I know there are people out there who are sending viruses and links. Send your link again. If it doesn't look like it's a scam or a virus, I'll click on it. It'll save me looking for it. Smart DeFi. Oh my god. It's a scam. Could be a scam. I'm gonna get a virus. Oh my god. Oh, that's YouTube. Oh. Don't know what to do with this. I don't like clicking on these links that I don't know. To be honest with you. Yeah. This is as far as I go. Sorry. I can't go further than this. Even that was a big deal for me. Sorry. I just can't do it. I'm scared of links. It has to be on deck screener. No, I can't do it. So You're probably right. You're probably honest, and I'm just too scared. Like I can have a look on Dex screen. Maybe it's there. I'm not scared of trading and taking trades, but when it comes to links, I don't do it. Is it a full chart? Oh, that's better. Okay, what is this? So I don't know what that link was that you were sending me. This is better, isn't it? I've been burnt before, so that's why I'm a bit cautious. All right, this is better. So you should have just sent me this. It's not that I'm not trying, it's just that I'm very worried. What am I doing? I've done something wrong here. So annoying. Oh, right. I didn't see that. Huh? So this is the actual full chart, huh? This is the full chart. This may change things, huh? Because obviously this is slightly different to what I have. This is the chart you want to look at, right? It's the log chart. This is Feg, is it? This is Feg. All right. So it's been around since 21. I can't analyze it though, that's the problem. Look. This is a real problem. I can't analyze it because I've got nothing. I don't know where the tools are. Need volume. God, what have I done? What have I done? Oh. Perfect. Thank you. That's very helpful. Thanks, Altcoin Dreaming. You know this stuff. I'll be honest with you, yeah. This changes things a lot. I'm sorry to say. And it's not rosy. Not right now. Are you why are you interested in this token? Yeah, can I ask? Do you mind me asking? Are you there? Okay, I'm just going to the highest time frame to be honest with you because I don't have a month though. Highest is a week, huh? Oh, the technology. That was a good answer because sometimes some people say it's because they say I'm trapped, and when you're trapped, it's not a good answer because you're looking for hope, and hope is never a good is never a good reason to be in a token. Hope is not a good reason. So if you said because you're trapped, oh, I see. Well, look, this thing that I said before is fine. Yeah. So there's no change here. That was your accumulation. The volume is low though, and I don't like that. I don't like the volume's low here. I would have preferred a higher volume accumulation here, to be honest with you. This is correct. So in this accumulation range from May last year, we are above the point of control. As far as I'm concerned, this is the most relevant data, and for me, holding above the point of control here is bullish as long as we can hold. So this is okay. Right now where we are is okay. Okay, just based on this previous data. What I don't like about this chart is all this stuff here, this stuff up here, right? Because the price has gone up so much, from the current price to the highs. It's an increase of 12,000%, and that was in the first bull market, wasn't that was crazy alt season. So they launched in March. That was basically at the peak of alt season they launched, and from a zero value token they went up unbelievable amounts of value. Unbelievable. Like just from the first day, if someone bought this token from the first day, they made like 18,000% worth of value. And the problem this token has is you have a very very defined volume node, high volume node here. Just looking at it now. It's a high volume node. And that's probably going to resist the price, if the price gets up there. And you're not going to be able to cross that very easily, I don't think. Reason why I say that is because you have trapped traders who bought in this range, and they still have tokens, and so naturally, if the price of the token goes up, these guys are going to start selling. So you get quite a strong sell pressure at these higher prices. All right. So regardless of regardless of whether you think this is going to go to the all-time highs, I think the reality is you have to just get past this first. To get through that area, you're going to require a lot of volume, yeah. And so the realistic trade here, assuming that we hold support here, and assuming there's another assumption here, because while I've got a high volume node here, let me just make this red, I prefer red. You also have a point of control here. This is the overall point of control. Again, trap traders are your biggest enemy here. People who accumulated at higher prices and who've been underwater for a long period of time. So right now, anyone who accumulated earlier on this year is 50% underneath, under the water, 50%. And while I like the reaccumulation range here, I like this. I like that it's above here. The reality is we have big resistance here and we have big resistance up here. And so the first test in the current context would be to cross the point of control. That's an 84% increase in value. If the price can cross the point of control, that will be a sign of strength. Yeah. So if it can, that will be a sign of strength. And then you're looking to go up to the next level. I think the next level here would be that target, would be that high volume node. This would actually look really bullish because you're looking at an inverse head and shoulders pattern with a measured move targeting that high volume node. That's what it looks like to me at the moment. The first test is to flip this point of control into support, and then I think the maximum this token has in a measured move is about a 500% increase from the point of control. So from the current price, I think your target is 1,000% increase in value. That's it. Yeah, I don't think it's the end, but I think that in itself would be a major feat, honestly. And then you'll be looking for a correction. So that's kind of what I think. I think I've seen this before. I've seen trap traders, and it's so hard to break through trap traders. That's why tokens which are into price discovery are the best ones for alt season, literally, because there's no trap traders. You're just going into new uncharted territory, and the price just keeps on going up and up and up. When you have to go through trap traders, if there was less volume here, I wouldn't necessarily be worried, but it was quite a lot of volume was extracted at high prices, so you have a lot of trap liquidity, and I think it's just going to be difficult to cross, honestly. So I think your best bet will be 1,000% from this token, unless there's a massive crazy sign of strength, and it would have to be an unbelievable sign of strength. I think the chances of that at higher prices are lower. It's a lot more realistic to see signs of strength at lower prices where there's more interest in, where the big money is interested in. Does that make sense? That's kind of my thoughts right now. Like, it's good that you showed me this. I mean, I think there's an easy maybe 2x here, 1x to here. And then you have to find the strength to flip this level. And then if you can, then you can go up another 500%, and that'll be quite quick. That'll be a fast. This will be a fast descent, and then you're coming into resistance here. That's basically it. I hope that helps. Help me for sure. Again, that you see, that's the 618 is slightly above the high volume node, but effectively you've got massive resistance there, massive. Yeah. Trap traders. Don't trap your traders. Christoph Dominic, can Sol break down early trend applying stay above 2 people? Nadi's here. Ali hash stuff broke 30 cents. I was going to buy some more. I didn't buy some. Quanex. Go Quanex. This is definitely the impulsive move, though, isn't it? We're coming to the end of it, potentially. When in doubt and you're in profit, when you're in profit and in doubt, just take your profit. If you're in doubt, you have to then take your profit. Did I take profit on Sui? Yeah. I mean, I think if this is the wave one, right? So this first bull market was clearly your wave one. Yeah, so I didn't see this historic data. Clearly let's get rid of this stuff here. Just delete it like this. Clearly you've got your first impulsive wave here, right? Clearly this is all impulsive. That's your first wave. That is probably the last wave. That's the wave 5. So where does it start? Don't know. Maybe from here, from the first launch, then you had the first week. Maybe it's from there. Maybe that's the 1. Maybe that's the 3. Maybe that's the 5. That's what it looks like to me, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It looks like that. Wave 1, A, B, C, 2. That's the 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 actually ends there. You've got this corrective move, and then you've got the last wave, which is some kind of last 5. That's your 5 waves, right? So technically, then this next wave should be the wave 3, and we've had this corrective move, right? Was that the first wave? Yeah, possibly that was the first wave. The first wave in 5 waves, the one that I drew out. So I didn't know that was the first wave of the third wave. So that was, this whole thing is your first wave from here. Maybe that was your second wave. The next wave has to cross. Okay, this is what we're going to find out, because no one knows if this is the next wave or not. That's the thing. I'm thinking no, actually. The only reason why I'm thinking no is, firstly, if the wave 1 started here, the 0 point starts. So after the first week launch of week, after the first week of the launch, you had this red candle, and then you had the beginning of the move here. The bottom of this green weekly candle. I think that's where the impulsive move began. And to the top of the wave 1, it's moved 424,000%. That's a lot. That's a big move. Okay, I think it's so big that I just think this correction has to probably go on for a little bit longer. You're probably looking at more. I'm not saying this is going to happen. I don't know. It's just a balance. For me, it's a balance of probabilities, to be honest with you. I think it's more likely than not. Just about, again, I don't know. It's just a balance of probabilities that we're doing something like this. Then you have your move. Then that's the whip. That's the big move that you're looking for in the next market. And we're still in a higher time frame corrective move. This will still be quite nicely bullish. It will still go up, but all it will actually do is correct. It'll be more corrective on the higher time frame. I think just to balance the probabilities, this is more likely the scenario that I'm contemplating. And the reason why is because that move was so crazy. It was a crazy move. It was a crazy move. It was too crazy. Yeah. And so I think the balance of probabilities for me are that this next wave is a corrective wave. Yeah. So this could be an A. This could be the B. The next one could be a C. This could be an ABC to go up. And where however long it takes, probably in this bull in this crazy alt season. And then it will start heading down to something really, it will start taking the lows, and then I think a lot of people will lose interest in this token in that case. I think that's my preferred analysis, honestly. That's what I prefer. But I don't know. I have no idea. And maybe I'm wrong. We'll find out, huh? If I'm wrong or not. When it happens in the future, if you're still around. And if not, I'm just gonna look at it myself and just learn better and become better. The 618's in February, the 1-to-1's in November. On this corrective move, 1-to-1, somewhere in February, end of February, if it peaks out there. And if not, if it does want to go up, then I just think if it wanted to go up, it should go up. It shouldn't spend so much time here. It should go up quicker. Yeah. Just because of the work that needs to be done to go up. Yeah. There's no time. So I think the next move is nice. Is a kind of like, people get bullish. It's an inverse head and shoulders breakout. They'll get bullish, and then you come back into this pattern, and then you're coming right back down. And then basically everyone's going to forget about this token for a long period of time until it finally bottoms out here. Ultimately, what you need to do is you need to correct. For me, this isn't a good enough correction for all of that increase in value. But I mean, I might be wrong. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Whatever. And I think the problem for me as an investor, not as a trader, as an investor, is that I see the token go up so much already in value. And that scares me. Because I know some people are sitting on large amounts of value here from nothing, basically. And if the market isn't liquid enough, and I don't think it is that liquid at the moment, is it? It's not very liquid. Look, this week we've only had, last week you only had $245,000 worth of volume. If they sell, and if it's not liquid, then it will just pull the price down, and you'll lose all your value, right? So it's just food for thought. I'm just saying, the balance for me, the balance of probabilities here are a higher time frame corrective pattern than the next continued wave. All right. And actually, I think the biggest challenge will be to get past that high volume node. That will be a nice 1000% increase in value, but actually that's would be a good place to just exit and just move on by February, end of February. All right, mate. Always. I think I'm gonna go to bed soon actually and get quite tired. You guys are from different parts of the world. You like fresh. Slurf's looking good. Slurf is impulsing. I kind of thought it was, yeah. So this is, for me, this is quite impulsive. Look, look, green, 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 green. That means Solana is, Slurf leads Solana. Let's have a look at it, isn't it? Let's have a look at Solana. Slurf Solana, where are you? Oh, that's not where you are. Come on, Solana. Let me find you. Where's my Slurf Sol chart? See? I've got too many charts now. How annoying is that? I can't find it. So annoying. Sorry. Right. That's it. Alright, so there you go. Look, Slurf is clearly pushing up against Solana. Look at that. Let's sell my Solana and just buy Slurf, huh? Look at that. That's really bullish. Oh shit. I'm gonna do that. Or just leverage Slurf. Just leverage Slurf. Just buy more Slurf. Yeah, it's really good. Really good. Oh, all season is upon us, guys. This is exciting, isn't it? I can't go. I really should just stay awake. BTC is looking quite good. I think it got back above the value area. No, where is it? No. There, what's that line? Oh, Solana. Yeah, I had a look at it. Well, look at that. It's looking really strong. I think Solana's impulsing, huh? I really do. I think Solana is looking really good. It still needs to cross this area that I was talking about. But look, this is really impulsive price action now. This is what you want to see. That's your wave 1. That's your wave 3. This is your wave 5. So Solana is now in its wave 5. This is your first wave, what we're experiencing. Let me just get rid of these brush strokes. We're kind of slicing through this golden pocket, coming into this previous range. It's bullish. To get into a previous range, that's bullish. Get into that neckline, that's bullish. What we need to do is cross this area, and then we have to take the high, and I think we will, because for me this is really impulsive. That's your wave 1, right? 1. Look, you can see it from the pivot low. It always starts from a low. You have your 1, A, B, C, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's your 3. This is your corrective 4. We're in the wave 5. That's your impulse, right? That completes your first wave. However far it gets, probably somewhere there into resistance. That will take the highs here. That will be your first wave. Then you have a corrective wave, A, B, C. Okay, that's your wave 2. After you complete this, wave 1, you're in a corrective wave. It's always the same. Could it be flat? That would be nice. A little flat correction would be nice. Bullish correction and flat correction like that. The most bullish corrections that I've seen are corrections which go up like that. Those are the most bullish ones. It looks like it's continuously waving, but actually it corrects up. That's how bullish they're the most bullish corrections. I don't think we'll get that because usually that happens in price discovery. Yeah. So here, I think our best case scenario would be a flat. Something like that. It would look like a Gartley. Gartleys are really bullish. Yeah. So have you ever seen a Gartley harmonic? That's a Gartley. They're really bullish. If you ever see Gartleys, they're really bullish harmonics, and that's what they look like. Basically, they're like flags or little flat corrections, ABCs, and you do that. If we're with any luck, then you have another impulsive move, and that's your V-shaped recovery. Okay, so that's what I want to see right now. I want to see this kind of price action right now. Flat there, and then you want to see another impulsive move from that point of control. Exactly the same thing. Really bullish. It will look like a straight line. That's your V. And then you want to see another correction. Maybe a zigzag, you know, for a back test of the neckline. That's your wave 4. Then you get your next wave. 2, 3, whatever. Then you're coming back again. That's how it. Now you see how the price moves, huh? Probably again right back down to the same place for another test. And then this is a tricky one because it could do, because this is a kind of, you've completed your wave 1 here. 1 2 3 5 1 2 5 1 2 3 4 5. That's your wave 1. Then you can have a slightly more prolonged corrective path here. That's why you get these kind of test, same place. It looks as a V shape gets tested many times, and actually then you've had your wave 1. Now you have your wave 3, and then you have this kind of crazy impulsive move. Yeah, bam, whatever, and you're just going crazy now, because then it kind of looks like that, doesn't it? So does that make sense? So right now we're having the first wave. This is kind of a corrective pattern, but really what we need to do is we need a V-shape. So this is just how it happens. This is just how the price moves. It moves in waves, and this is just one variation of what could happen. But ultimately, when I draw lines, what I need to see here is this high taken, really important. Take that high with a V, and I think I need to see it smashed, because that will give me confidence about the next move, which would look like 2 3 4 5, like that. And then when you look at the higher time frame, when you're looking at the price action in higher time frame, you look at the way that I've drawn this. It would kind of match. You see, it would match this movement, wouldn't it? If that happened like that. That's kind of what you want to see, right? And then if we don't see that, then actually we'll end up with something else. There are other ways that this could play out. You could get a different kind of V, correcting here instead of going up, less in, and then you could, we could form more corrective formation here at the all-time high. We could take some time to break it. ABC here, 2 to 5, like this. It'll go a bit slower. Or if we can't take out that high, that's what I said, then you're looking for a lower high, and you're looking for a lower low here, and that's the alternative. The alternative is you can't actually get past this neckline here. You see there's a little bit of a neckline there. So that's, but the first test now would be to get back above this value area. Then the second test would be to get into that value here, that volume there. Yeah. If you can't get into that volume there, you could reject. And then this impulsive move also fuels the fire for the impulsive move to the downside. That's why you get, it goes up, it fails, it fails, it fails the third time. And then guess what happens? You go right back down like this. And that's how you get this kind of a different kind of price action, a bearish price action. So you either right now, I think you're looking, the best options are this, up like that, or the worst option would be to go up and then reject, lower high, and then actually right back down into the lows. Okay, so does that make sense? So there's options. There's lots of options, and you just have to see what happens. And then you also have to be willing to adapt your ideas, because depending on where the price finds resistance or support can determine how the price moves next. And so you just have to keep on updating your ideas to see what happens. I think I would like to see a V-shaped recovery, to be honest with you, but if it's not happening, it's not happening. I can't make it happen. I like this price, this impulsiveness here. 1 ABC, 1 2 3 4 5 ABC. This could be a, this is still correcting. This could be a flat, an extended, more of an extended flat here, like that, before it goes up. Or that could be your first wave of the next move for continuation. So we have to see how this plays out. We don't know at the moment. We don't know what's happening here. Well, I think there's another wave here. I don't think that's your last wave 5. It could be as well. That's the other thing you have to bear in mind, yeah, when I'm drawing these waves. 1 ABC, 2, oops, there's your 1 ABC, 2, then you have to 1 ABC, 2 3 ABC, 3 4 5 up to there, up to there. This whole thing, to me, looks corrective. The whole thing looks corrective. So we still have probably one more wave to go here, probably. Okay. And if not, if this isn't a 5-wave move, guess what? Guess what? This could still be an ABC. It's an impulsive ABC. And so you always have to be worried about impulsive ABCs. It's kind of like still there. If you can't finish off with another wave, which is the wave 5, then these impulsive moves are actually just ABCs, and you're actually still going down. And so that's the thing. While I said it, we could form a lower high higher up, you could actually just form a lower high here. We don't know. So if it's an impulse, there's one more wave, but also we're coming to an area now that we're coming to this previous range point of control where the price could reject and go down. I think it's unlikely at the moment, just simply because I'm seeing a lot of volume. So that's why I look at volume. Volume is really important. If you see volume with the move up, that basically tells you that people who are selling are being bought out. And so the price is going up with the correct volume. Increasing volume. So there is increasing volume. You can see it. Increasing prices, increasing volume. See that? The volume is increasing, the prices is increasing. That's bullish. And the other thing that's bullish is we've got this little range here. You've reclaimed the value area low. You see that value area low? So reclaim. Reclaiming levels is bullish too. So ideally what you want to do here is see a little bit of a flat correction for the next move up, like that. That's what you want to see. And you just don't want to lose that level. And what I'm showing you now, you can use that information on every time frame, you know, daily time frame, weekly time. It's always the same. 1 minute time frame, it's always the same. The ideas are the same. Right. Alright guys, it's fun hanging out with you guys. Everyone's here. If you're not in my Discord, yeah, join it. Come on. I've seen you guys around now for a while. Christoph, Nadi, are you in my Discord? Come and join. Do you use Discord? Because what I do, and Altcoin Dreaming is there too, so he's posting stuff. What I'm doing here is I'm putting my charts here. Look, swell. So I'm kind of putting my ideas here. This was early on today. Look, I put the video, but this is when it was happening. Look, see, I just posted it there. Swell was at, I kind of mapped it out a little bit. It's at 3762, and if I was to go to swell now, oh look, find it. Yeah, see, so it's kind of trying to do it. This is really bullish. This is a bullish correction. This is a really bullish correction. It is possible that that was the 3, and we're in the 4 now, and the 4 is just a crazy bullish corrective 4. You might end up with a flat, so you could end up with a corrective midpoint, and then it just drops and goes for the next wave. That's possible on this, what I'm looking at swell now. So yeah, let me just send you an invite. Because yeah, I'm just trying to kind of, and obviously these aren't, I have to update them obviously, but at least it means you can just quickly go and have a look, and then if you want to ask me questions, you say could you update this or whatever, you can just ask me there. Then I can do it on my stream as well, then I can post it in here. But if I post accounts, I'll do it. But then also just remember that everything is right at the date that I do it. Doesn't mean it's going to be right 2 days later or a week later. You have to update these things all the time. Yeah, charting takes a lot of time. Yeah, you have to keep on looking at the charts, keep on updating the counts, and keep on analyzing the price action. Right, so it's like it's fun. I find it interesting, but it does take a lot of energy, so I'm happy to do it. What I usually do is I usually don't look at the charts when I'm not looking at the charts, except on my phone. Okay, I don't really look at the charts on my phone. Okay, I do look at, I like, and that's why I learned candles, because I like to look at my phone without looking at anything else. Right, guys. This expires in 30 minutes, so do or die. Let's see what else. This is a really important one. This crypto total market cap excluding BTC and ETH. This is a higher time frame idea that I have. I've posted it here, and I'm looking for the crypto total market cap excluding BTC and ETH to come into this higher time frame confluence. I don't know when exactly, but it's basically $2.5 trillion. Okay, so I've posted the chart here. This is for the end game. This is for exiting the bull market. This is what I'm looking for, and I'll keep on talking about this because I think it's really important that you understand why I have this idea. Right now the market cap is $1.1 trillion. See that? It says $1.1 trillion. Okay, and I kind of want to see if this can get to my area of resistance here within the next few months. Here, this is it. Yeah, and I've got really strong confluence here. I've got two 618, so 618 and a 1.618. I've got a 1.272, and I've got this trend line on the top of these pivots, kind of all coming in the same area, right? So I really wouldn't mind this market cap to expand to that area, and I probably will be looking to rotate it back into USD and or Bitcoin, like maybe a split of both. at the same time. So I'm keeping track of that. We're nowhere near there actually. Look, we haven't even crossed the all-time high from the previous bull market. So if we can cross the previous, we're close. We will do that soon. Then it's another like increase in value of 150% on this market cap, on this crypto market cap. And I think that's a good place to exit, honestly, in the next few months. I'm not looking for higher. I think by then, most of us should have hit our financial goals in the next few months, I think. Okay. And also looking at the structure. I mean, it could overextend. You could get an overextension. No one can predict that. Yeah. No one can predict if it overextends. You do have a little bit of a something here, like an inverse something. Look, an inverse head and shoulders type pattern here, isn't it? Look, see that? There is like a neckline break there, isn't there? So you could think, I'm thinking to myself, if there's a neckline break there, what's the measured move? It's something like this, isn't it? It kind of brings us to our target, doesn't it? You see that? So if we are breaking out from some kind of inverse head and shoulders here, it looks like it, doesn't it? Then realistically speaking, that's it. That should be the end. And then the rest is just going to be choppy and whatever. I think you don't want to be involved in that. Like, you want to be out of spot. You want to hit your financial targets. And then the rest, and so people are asking, like, will I stop my channel? Probably not. I'll probably keep going. But what I'll do is, instead of doing like contemplating bull market spot, I'll be looking for planned trades. It'd be a very different type of analysis, because I'll be looking for planned trades instead of kind of let's just buy spot and shoot to the moon and hold. And that's all I've been saying. So for the last many months, since basically August, the end of August, I've been on my X and I've been telling people just accumulate spot, just dollar cost average and spot, just keep on buying spot, buy the dips. And if you want to take profit, you sell the highs, you take skim profit from the highs. Very different type. We're in that market right now. We're in the market right now where you can buy the dips and sell the highs very easily. Yeah. But once the bull market is over, it'll be down to traders. Traders will be making money. That requires a different kind of planning, a different kind of analysis. We could do that together as well. Actually, it's fun too. It's a different kind of analysis though. And with that one, you have to take profit very quickly. You have to protect your trades. You have to have a very clear, tight invalidation. You have to have a very strong risk management, and you don't change your trade. You don't interfere with your trade once you've executed it. You execute it to failure or to success. Very different kind of trades. Now you can just buy the dips and just just ride the price to wherever, to the moon, basically. All right, welcome. I think these late night ones are quite busy. You guys coming on. Maybe I should do more of them, huh? Late night chills. But it's kind of nearly 1 a.m. here, so I'm probably going to go. So I'm going to go to bed, have some sweet dreams, wake up tomorrow, hope that the price of crypto has gone to the moon. The moon. It's all going to the moon. Let's do it. So you joined her. Nice one. How are you? Say hi. There you go. No name. Hold on. Thanks. Oh, 4 a.m. Oh. Where are you from? No name. 4 a.m. 4:30. Oh, you're from Iran. Okay. Irani has to. That's cool. Well, I mean, I was born in the UK, but I can speak a little bit Farsi. All right. I'm gonna come to Iran. I haven't been there in a long time. Probably March for the new year. Probably. I don't know. I want to see how this bull market goes, because I'm not going to travel much. I'm not going to go there because the internet doesn't really work. I don't know how you're watching on YouTube, You must have some kind of VPN. But I won't be able to stream, so that's the problem. So that's kind of I might not come actually until the bull market is peaked. It might be later. Yeah, we'll have to see. All right, I'm gonna go now. Nice, good chat. Good night, and then we'll see you tomorrow. See ya.